The nasal spray needs to be shaken vigorously with the cap on. This is important to make my wrist the medicine a liquid that will spray. I can't have arthritis. Ow. Well, now I let it sit. Hold on. Ugh. Wrist. Woo! One more time. For good measure. Okay. While keeping. Do I hold one side of my nose? Aim slightly away from the center of your nose. He didn't like that. I don't think I did it right. Hold on. Oh, the fourth one was right. Definitely. Wipe spray nozzle with clean tissue. This shirt is clean. Man, okay. Wow. Okay, I'm not reading this. I was reading before I bought it. This has fluticasone in it. And when I was taking oral fluticasone in an asthma pump, I was having seizures. I was having seizures anyway, but I noticed that I was specifically, the fluticasone triggered seizures for me. So I don't know how this is gonna do, but I'm already taking a daily antihistamine, and my nasal allergies, like my sinuses and stuff, have been so bad for the past maybe 2 weeks. It started with this bouquet that I just made. I ordered dried flowers off of Amazon for a photo shoot. I've had the bouquet made for about 2 weeks, and since the day I put them in here, I've been suffering. But I literally have nowhere else to put them. The day and yesterday, maybe even the day before, it's been raining again in Texas. And usually right before it rains, all the pollen kicks up. And so it's just been hitting me. I literally, last night, well, technically this morning, I woke up at 4 in the morning in excruciating pain because I couldn't breathe. Postnasal drip had made my throat completely raw. And my joints, like any allergic reaction, whether it's my MCAS or regular nature allergies, it makes inflammation worse in my body, which makes my arthritis worse. So I was just like completely locked up this morning, and I was literally in here crying. And I don't like cry when I'm in pain often, so when I do, it's like really, really bad. So I love this lotion. I didn't know EOS had lotion until maybe like 5 or 6 months ago, but I originally got the vanilla cashmere, which is the one everybody's familiar with, but I didn't find out like through TikTok. Like, I was just purchasing lotion, scrolling through Walmart, and I saw it and I was like, let me try this. This go around, I was like looking at other scents, and I'm not a perfume girl by any means. I like warm, soft scents like vanilla, lavender. It's just dull, soft, warm scents. So I read this and it said fresh and cozy. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like a warm, nice scent. And I opened this, started to get excited, and it smells exactly like a Victoria's Secret or a pink lotion, and I hate it. So I have to return this. In the meantime, I did already order my other scent, so I reordered the vanilla and cashmere. But yeah, I was so sad because I was excited to try a new scent, and then I got reminded of why I don't try new things. To vlog it, but I don't like spending time worrying about like my angles and the lighting and stuff when I'm cooking. That's why I don't film a lot of cooking stuff for you guys. I don't like the kitchen lighting. I don't like my setup. There's people going in and out. It's just not ideal to me. But I really wanted to film. I wish I would have filmed this because I made some bomb wings today. So I made my original hot wings. I can't tell you guys the recipe, but just my original spicy wings, wet. So I did, I seasoned the wet batter, the dry batter, and I made a sauce. And I tried honey garlic for the first time. So I bought a honey garlic seasoning, and I seasoned, the wet, the dry, and then I made a sauce. And oh my gosh. This was the first time I had made the honey garlic, and it was spot on. Sauce really threw it over the top. I felt like just the honey garlic by itself, because it wasn't like hot honey garlic, which is what I really wanted. Like missing that like kick or that zing or something. The actual wing, it was okay, but like I said, it was missing something. So I made the sauce with cayenne pepper added, and then fresh lemon juice, and it just turned everything up a notch. It was so good. I'll think about it if I decide to give you guys the recipe. I can give you guys the ingredients. I don't go by recipes. When I cook, everything is eyeball to me. I've always done that. I've never used measurements unless it's been like a Pinterest recipe, which I still don't do very often. When I do my meats, I eyeball everything. So I can give you guys the ingredients, but you have to figure out the measurements on your own. And so I have lunch tomorrow, and then probably lunch again on Sunday because I have plenty. I made a whole like 12 pack of the full wing, so the drum still attached to the wing, still attached to the like I don't know what that's called, but I cut them in half. I take that tail off, I cut them in half. So I had like 24, technically 24 wings, 12 of each flavor. So yeah, I'm super excited. Tomorrow I will probably film because I'm making ribs. So excited about that. First of all, I want to marinate them tonight, but I like do not feel good, so I might not. I might just marinate them like early in the morning, then put them in the fridge at least for a few hours. It doesn't have to be overnight, but at least for a few hours. I definitely want to use the grill, but I don't think I want all of my ribs on the grill because it's not like a burner grill or electric grill. Is that the term? I have one of those. It's just the like tray, and then you put charcoal on it, and it's just a plate right there. I think I might just like sear the outside and then put it in the oven. I think that's so exciting because I bought a steak. I wanted to do lamb burgers, but the grocery store didn't have lamb, so I tried 2 grocery stores, and neither of them had the ground lamb in stock. And Walmart hasn't had lamb chops in a long time. I bought them like one time a few months ago, and they haven't had them in stock since, and I'm so sad because lamb honestly is probably my favorite meat. I love beef, love chicken if it's fried, but lamb is probably like my favorite type of. I love lamb. Try again next week. I want to start ordering groceries every Friday. I made myself a little budget because I do love to cook, and I get so sick of like eating out. I feel like I spend so much money and I don't realize it until I go back and really look at my account, because it leaves in such small intervals, like $8 here, $8 there, $13 here, $20 one time, and then you look and you spent $200 on Uber Eats, and like you're frustrated versus like, I know I love to cook. I'd be in so much pain, but because I emotionally am positive about it, I can do it. So So I'd rather spend $100 a week on groceries. I set aside like $115 a week on groceries rather than spending more in Uber, and I'm not getting as many meals, because I can buy like a full pack of chicken for 13 bucks max, and that's 3 to 4 meals right there. That ground lamb, that would have made at least 2. A steak, a big, well, a New York strip would have probably made me 2 or 3 servings, because I don't eat a lot of steak when I eat steak. But I had got a big, they didn't have the New York strip, so I got a big Angus ribeye, and that's probably 4. I can cut that in 4. So that's 4 servings. I have 8 meals right there. That's almost 2.5 days. Not even, maybe 3, because breakfast, I'm not eating like steak and chicken for breakfast. And then next week for sure I'll do spaghetti. But I do my spaghetti so different. So next, I save that for next week. And then I also have, what was the other meat that I bought? I had chicken, ribs, steak. I think lamb was supposed to be the other meat, so I don't have that. But I should definitely be good until Friday, including my snacks and stuff. And I still have hot dogs from this week in my mini fridge. So I like to grill and, you know, throw a couple of those on. It literally takes 5 minutes, and that's dinner if I just do 2. Or because I'm already lighting the grill, sometimes like I'll do 4. So I have 2 for dinner, 2 for lunch. But the ballpark beef franks, I like those anyway, just as they are. So I'm okay taking those to work, throwing them in the microwave and eating them like that. They don't have to be grilled, but it is nice. My meal plan stuff, I really like to focus on my meats and my main stuff. Let me just get my little self up and give you guys like a little mini tour of at least the stuff, the groceries that are in my room. Mini fridge. I keep all of the things that fit. Small stuff, but also some medium-sized stuff. Like I said, just all the things that fit. So that it's out of everybody else's way. I don't have to worry about somebody moving my stuff, throwing my stuff away prematurely. I've had that happen a few times and it gets frustrating. So instead of itching about it, I just got myself a mini fridge. So my bananas, my hot dogs are back here. I've already finished half the pack. And then I literally just have fruit snacks in here. I had yogurts down here, and I've pretty much killed those. I have 1 left. I don't really like these, but I had the blue ones that are just peach. So I'll probably get some more of those next week. And this week's budget was a lot shorter because I took off work for my birthday on Friday. So that was a significant chunk. These, I bought 2 big bags of these. I finished 1 bag last week. So I have a bag for this week, and I don't feel guilty about that. It is dairy, like it contains real dairy, which I'm allergic to, but it's gluten-free. And I found out that gluten triggers me more than dairy does. I did up here buy a box of brownie mix simply because of this week's budget. It was just a couple dollars cheaper than getting like the Entenmann's Little Bites or like the Walmart brand chewy brownies that everybody loves. I've also learned about myself, like, not only do I love cooking, but like I really don't play when it comes to my food. Like somebody else, like eating my food, moving my food, throwing away my food really triggers the living mess out of me. So it's just been like stuff like getting a mini fridge, putting my snacks in my closet, little things to me that are essentially problem solving have made a huge difference, because I feel like otherwise I'm just walking around like, did you throw this away? Did you eat this? Did you take this? Why are you drinking all my juice? That's another thing too, like juice, obviously I can't. The one juice that doesn't entirely make me feel sick, cran grape, but it only comes in the big jug with the handle, and I can't fit that in here, and it has to be refrigerated after it's open, so I have to keep that in there. Apple juice goes I remember the last time I bought apple juice, it was gone in like 2 days. That irked me. But a lot of juices, even apple juice, a lot of juices make me feel sick because of my POTS. So that sugar, all that sugar, it restricts your blood vessels. And because I'm already off balance, it just makes me feel disgusting and sick and like I'm gonna throw up. Lately, I've just opted for fresh apples, and the Pink Lady apples are my favorite. So I've had those, and I can snack on those, and that's satisfying to me. So I rather, the actual fruit than like want to drink fruit juice. Same thing with grapes. I love me some grapes, cherries, red cherries. I feel like there's another fruit that I've really been into, bananas, which I'm allergic to, but I crave them, and I just like, because of what I went through, like not eating for so long, there's just certain things that I'm willing to compromise as long as it means that I'm eating and nourishing my body. So pretty much a grocery list varies every week. What I'm craving, I listen to what I'm craving. I don't buy a lot of snacks because I do focus on hefty meals and, hefty protein. I'm a big red meat girl. So because I'm able to focus on that and eat like real fulfilling meals now, I'm not wanting to, snack as much. And there are still days when like I'll pack snacks for work and like not even eat them. Like in my mind I want to eat them because they're in my bag, but then when I like go to pull them out, I'm like, I'm not craving this. Like I don't want this. I'm full, and that's a good thing. One day I could do a whole video. Like I want to do a whole video based on grocery shopping, how I pick what I want, how I kind of meal plan in my head. I definitely go on Pinterest a lot for like meal ideas, not even necessarily for recipes, but just to see like what main meats I want to like make a meal around. That's the other meat I bought. I bought shrimp because I wanted to do shrimp scampi this week. Yes, I'm excited. I just remembered that. Okay. I kind of started it, but definitely want to have like a chef desk segment. Yeah. But yeah, that's been today. My allergies are kicking my butt. I'm so tired and I could just go to sleep, but like because I've had such a long day and such a long week, like I just want quiet time to just like be awake but enjoy the fact that like I don't have to do anything, instead of like sleeping it away and then I wake up and it's Monday again. Tomorrow I have some homework to do. This week the course load hasn't been heavy at all. It's been quite refreshing. I was actually bored on my lunch break today because I didn't have as much work to do. I don't know if I'm vlogging the rest of the weekend, so don't count on it. But you know what? I feel like, because I literally just filmed a video about like how I've been feeling, how I haven't been recording for the podcast, but I feel like I could record a podcast episode tonight. Even though I feel bad, like emotionally, I'm relaxed right now. So I feel like I could record a podcast episode. Like